education. He served All India Radio as an announcer passionate to present Islamic-based programs. He is popularly known as Muslim ambassador in media. He has written many scripts on social reforms as well. He was invited as keynote speaker, master of ceremony at many international literary and poetic events. Recently, he was with the title of Fakhre Deccan for his service from Hyderabad Deccan Connection Jaweed, HDC. It's a great honor for us to have him here as a great.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Myself, Sayyida Milsameen. I'm from 10th standard. Now, we'll begin our program with the Qiraat from class 8 Tanzila.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. إذا زلزلت الأرض زلزالها وأخرجت الأرض أثقالها وقال الإنسان ما لها يومئذ تحدث أخبارها بأن ربك أوحى لها يومئذ يصدر الناس أشتاتا ليروا أعمالهم فمن يعمل مثقال ذرة خيرا يره ومن يعمل مثقال ذرة شرا يره. صدق الله.
Our program with a sweet melodious song by the little stars of our school, Adira Khatun and Basira Khatun from class 5th.
And all myself, Adira Khatun from class 5th. Good morning, one and all. Myself, Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Basira Khatun from class 5th. We are gathered here to tell you on this very special day. We are also very happy to wish and to say. We have gathered here to tell you on this very special day. We are also very happy to wish and to say. You're welcome to our school today. 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 We hope to entertain you, make you happy, come on stage. We hope to entertain you, make you happy, come on stage. Welcome, welcome, welcome on and on. 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 Thank you. My dear friends,
Voice testing. Smile, cheerful countenance, voice testing. I'm testing voice. I'm not testing you. How do you feel? I'm inaudible to the last bench? Is it clear? Okay. Before starting, as you all know that my topic, because I work in All India radio station like Mr. Farasit, very cautious about the audibility, word, rate, pitch, tone, pause, and a meaningful pause too. Is it clear?
yes.
So, feel that you are all smiling. Are you smiling? Forget about what I am going to say to you. Feel that you are important and you are going to acquire and achieve something. This could be the best day because you chose to be in the hall. You chose to choose a very chartered path, very successful journey. Feel that your feet are smiling. Can you imagine? Your feet. Feel that your hands are smiling and demonstrate with a clap. How many of you, I'd like to know before going further. How many of you would like me to speak in English? Raise your hand. How many of you would like me to speak in Urdu? Because you know why I ask? Because I prefer to speak in the language which you see dreams. ख्वाब की ज़बान में देखती हैं आप, जब आपके होश नहीं होते. तो okay, I will try to speak in English. It's comfortable to me too. But मैं ये जानता हूँ कि पर्सनालिटी बनती है उस ज़बान में जिस ज़बान में आप ख्वाब देखते हैं. ठीक है? Okay. My topic is excuses to excellence. हम ये कहते हैं कि excuses इतने हैं कि हम सहमे हुए, डरे हुए, fearful, worried, stressed रहते हैं. फ्यूचर का बहुत डर लगता है. Why? I'd like to share a few things. One king announced, I'd like to connect with few stories. If you know these stories, in the meantime you can raise your hand, I will stop, I will jump to another story. Okay? One king announced $1 million prize if anybody is having answer in his country that what is the best purpose of life, what is the best time to do the work, what is the best way to achieve the result, what is the best procedure to acquire the best result. Have you heard anything about it, this sort of story? No. And I will take the privilege to say good and bad about this. Okay. Good lot of people reached to him, and king was not satisfied with the answer. What is the best purpose of life? What is best time to perform? What is the best methodology and way to do the work to achieve the best result? Everybody was reaching, every wise mind was reaching to his. So, king said, no problem, I need my answers. I will go to the monk. मैं उस बंदे के पास जाऊंगा, मैं जाकर पूछूंगा 3 सवाल कि जिंदगी का सबसे बड़ा काम कौन सा है, उसका वक्त कौन सा है, और उसको करने का तरीका कौन सा है, काम कब किया जाए. Which is very important to every individual. We are all looking for this kind of answers. Yeah? Do you agree? Yes. थोड़ा सा ऊंची आवाज में बताएं. हम कुछ सवाल का जवाब चाहिए ना. 6th के हो या 10th के हो, we need this answer. Then king reached to the mountain. The monk was staying over there. He was sowing some seeds and taking care of his plant. When king reached there and he asked, hey gentlemen, I need these answers. What is the important thing of the life? When we should perform time and all these things. He was about to respond that the gentleman came with the wounds, bleeding, घायल आदमी, wounded, जख्मी आदमी आया, और आके वहाँ पर गिर गया. He fell down in front of king and monk. The monk said, hey gentlemen. The monk was not aware that this gentleman is a king. He said, hey gentlemen, just be away. We have to help this guy. Both rushed and helped him to heal the wounds and applied some kind of herbs and herbs. And while taking care of, the day passed. The dawn reached to dusk. You're lucky all of you are having the school, the dawn. Dawn of life, dawn of mission, dawn of purpose, dawn of everything. You are lucky that you are initiating your life with the dawn. Very great. I love this name since decades. The day passed. The man gone to the cave. Then the monk said, oh gentlemen, you can go back. I don't have time. I have to heal his wounds. Tomorrow you can come anytime, or if you want to stay somewhere in the cave. While staying in the cave, the army was hidden around the mountain, because the army was aware that if the monk knows that the king, the man who came in a different disguise, different attire, he is a king, the monk will not speak. So the military was hidden, hiding themselves in the bushes around the valley. Next morning, the wounded man was in capacity to stand up, stood in his own feet, and able to talk, and he was comfortable with the wounds. One night gone. Then the wounded man fell down on the feet of the king. He said, I seek apology. The king said, what happened to you? Who are you? I don't know. I am not king, because he was hiding his identity. I don't know. What do you want? He said, I came here to kill you. But your army attacked me, and somehow I managed to raise to the cliff of the mountain, and I fell down. But your army was there. No one came to the cliff of the mountain. The monk was listening all this story and he was shocked. Then he said, I seek apology, because when I was wounded, I noticed that you are healing my wounds, you are saving my life, you are trying to help all the night, you are taking care of me. It was my mistake, my intention to kill you, because my lands, my area was grabbed and taken, snatched by one of your military men. I reached to the governor and I asked many times, he didn't help me. And I said, I will kill the king to save the country. You got it? Girls, you are understanding?
Yes.
You are understanding? Then he asked, he seeks approval to forgiveness. He said, okay, no problem. I will talk to my army, that they will return your land, they will return your area, they will return your... Rather, I will give the employment to you. He was very happy, he was crying. Then the king said, now, the gentleman monk, now you know my identity. I am the king of this area. I came to ask these 4 or 5 questions. One question was, what is the purpose of life? What is the best time to do it? How to do this thing? The monk said, when you came, this is the answer. Girls, please listen to me. When you came, I was sowing the seed. It was a perfect time to sow the seed. The nature, the God, the seed, the air, and the gravity. Everything was waiting for me to sow the seed. I was in the present moment. I was not having any stresses and baggages and burdens of the past, not having the tensions and anxieties and fears of the future. I was eternal. Now, there is one word in our Islamic books we used to learn, that God lives in the eternal now. Eternal now. जिसे उर्दू में कहते हैं दायमी अब, हमेशा का अब. You don't need to stay, you need to carry the past luggages. And where you will solve the problem of all excuses we craft. I didn't do that, so I'll continue this one. So he said, I was sowing the seed. You helped me to sow the seed. That was the best time, the best purpose, and best thing to do. Then the wounded person came. You have to help him. You help him. That was the best thing. That was the best purpose. That was the best way you saved the life. And the second day he seek apology. You forgive him. That was the best start. That was the best way to forgive the person. And now you got the answer. What you have to do? You have to live in the moment. No tension. What will happen about the examination? How I will attain? What the future consequences will be? You don't need to think all those things. What we do? We always think, क्या होगा? कल क्या होगा? मुझे इसका कोई तजुर्बा नहीं है. I can't afford this one. I don't have any experience. Self-talk. एक आदमी ने गाली दी. One person did a crisscross driving. We abuse the self-talk billion times. उसने गाली दी. Nonsense, stupid, 1 billion times. And दुनिया में बड़े-बड़े लोग जो नाकाम हुए हैं, self-talk create excuses. Self-talk stops to reach to your excellence. दुनिया में जितनी development है, जितने बड़े लोग हैं, do you think that they are the outproduct, that they are the result of the excuses? Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, Allama Iqbal, Mahatma Gandhi, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, Einstein, Newton, no one trusted their own fanciful excuses. They lived in the moment. You know why? When we live in the moment, we live in the creative phase. Every creative endeavor has an extension of the now. We stay in the moment. Trust me, when I learned this one, all psychosomatic problems, the psychology which is affecting the body is a soma, all psychosomatic problem gone. No asthma. I was having asthma gone. I was patient of diabetes mellitus 2. 20 years I was suffering. Now I am not taking any medicine since 3-4 years. And lot of healing, you know what, there are 5 synonyms I want you to learn. Truth, freedom, God, healing, all these having the same shades of attribution. Suppose if you have a fear of examination, it means you're shackled, you're imprisoned, you're in prison. The freedom, the stay in the moment, you will be in total freedom. I would like to cite one more story. I would like to share one more story. In 1992, in America, in California, there was a lady, Shadwick. She was very good swimming, but she tried many times in 500 meter, 1000 meter, failed many times. Then she married, had 2 kids. But again, she was having a long ambition to do some records, make some records. She said, let's swim California Channel. She planned. California Channel is having sharks, crocodiles, and poisonous snakes and fishes, and heavy tides, and very long distance. She planned in 1952. The sniper with them, her mother was in the ship, the helicopter was escorting him, the coach was there, the government of America helped her to achieve this world record. Before reaching to the coast, 1 mile away, she scared, she was worried, she was talking to herself, no, I can't. Even the night she passed, the fishes was there, the crocodile was there, and the shark was there. Even they cannot open the floodlights. She somehow reached before 1 mile. She said, no, I cannot. Everybody was supporting and talking to the lady, stay, we will do the food, stay and try to manage. But she said, no, I want to quit. She quit because she was not living in the moment. She was living in the future. What will happen? I will die. Something would happen. I am not able to complete my task. I am not able to complete my mission. I might fail in one examination. These are the excuses, craftsmanship. She was busy in crafting excuses and taking every thought and turning to the juice and turning to the hormone and turning to the body, and the body paralyzed, unable to move. She quit. In 1953, she again planned and took this challenge. She was in capacity to complete it. And you know what the experts said? Compared to 1952 and 1953, the weather was not good, the sea was not good, there was very dangerous situations she somehow managed to save. The oxygen level was very low, the support was not perfect, but she managed. When she completed that one, she said, I was having songs and I planned to listen to the songs, the complete, and I was feeling that I was dancing. She was living in the moment. There were no excuses. कोई बहाना नहीं था. In Urdu we say a शेर, इरादे बांधता हूँ, सोचता हूँ, छोड़ देता हूँ. इरादे बांधता हूँ, सोचता हूँ, छोड़ देता हूँ. कहीं ऐसा ना हो जाए, कहीं वैसा ना. I would like to give one more presentation later, that there is no place for any stress and anger and anxiety. I will try to prove you from point forward you will not be, you need to search what is the meaning of the anger, what is the meaning of the stress. I will tell you later. I think you are enjoying the story. Shall I cite one more story? Shall I share one more story?
Yeah.
I know kids prefer the story than theory. In 1950s, I saw a Hollywood film. It was a fantastic film. I remember the story, and later I realized that story was taken from the Sanskrit culture, Sanskrit literature. You know, Sanskrit is a very rich and mother language of Indian language. Do you agree?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a language. Trust me, one more thing you have to know this. As per Quranic expression, every language is a sign of God. Sun is a sign of God. You cannot deny. Gravity is a sign of God. You cannot deny. Languages are the sign of God. You should love the language. You should read the language. You should enjoy the language. Rather, if you see any language which you don't know, you should kiss the language first. Telugu, Marathi. You have no way to hate. If you are hating the language, you are not Muslim. Okay? One day, a lady was riding a chariot, having 5 horses. The man who is running the chariot, buggy hoti na 5 घोड़ों वाली, देखा, चला. The man who was riding there, he is wounded, जख्मी. इस कहानी में एक किरदार फिर जख्मी और unable to manage. One horse was going this way, another was going this way, and the third one going this way, unable to manage the 5 reins. 5 लगाम control नहीं हो रही थी. And in the chariot there is a beautiful old lady of 70s and 80s years old. Nice, fairly countenance. बहुत खूबसूरत सी परिजात चेहरे वाली एक बुढ़िया थी उसमें. और she was telling, rather she was whispering, saying, hey guy, इसको कह रही है वो आदमी को, wake up, manage, control your range. Story finished. Anybody reached to the conclusion? Then I have to share the secrets. The 5 horses are the 5 senses. The man who was controlling is intellect, reason, bheja, dimag, akal. Akal control karna chahe. The lady is old-aged spirit. The spirit is having no power on us. She said, hey, wake up. Jago, samalo. What happened? We eat, we have taste. We want to eat the whole plate. God said you should not eat more than 1/3. But we eat. The one horse is going this way. The another said, I want to enjoy the music. Then see, touch, taste, see, 5 senses. Are you all aware?
Yes.
5 घोड़े अलग-अलग सिमतों में भाग रहे हैं. Intellect जख्मी है. We are giving assignment and power and authority to intellect. It will not help you. We are expecting the spirit to take a command. The spirit is an old lady. This is the Sanskrit story. What you have to do, we have to understand the synchronicity from the day first. If you take the full plate, if you eat like a, there is a saying, you enjoy this one. In Arabic saying, I don't know, it will go in Arabic and Urdu, I will try to say. They reached to this wise man, he said, how many times we should eat? You will not accept at the first level, but you listen to me, you can enjoy later. How many times you should eat a full meal? He said, prophets and monks used to eat once a day. Then what about the 2? He said, good people. All nice people take twice a day. What about 3? He said, those who are eating 3 times, उन्हें तवेले में बांधो. Take them to the cattle house. उन्हें भैंसों के साथ, बैल के साथ बांधो, जो खाते ही रहता है. So when industrialization started 300 years, 400 years before, the food started, industrial food, refined food, processed food, chips, biscuit, all unnatural food. Then they designed three shifting because to consume and make human full of diseases. God designed our body to consume less and do more. So what happened? When 5 horses were riding in different direction, the intellect will get wound. Idhar se girega, idhar se maar लगेगा. What happened? We will fail. We are eating, we cannot remember. All, you know that जब हमको भूख लगती है, थोड़ी सी भूख रहती है तो हमें याद ज़्यादा होता है. Do you agree? Raise your hand. थोड़ा सा भूख, जिसकी तरबियत हमें रमज़ान में मिलती है, रोज़ों में, right? तो आप अब यहाँ पे सोचें. Now you start thinking. I will try to conclude. I cannot do this one. We are telling because of the past experience, no assurance of the future. I cannot remember, I cannot score highest in the city. We are having an assumption that God crafted me in a lousy way. हमें खुदा ने बनाया है, खुदा ने बनाया ना?
Yes.
खुदा कोई वीक चीजें बना सकता है? No, you have to agree this. In total sense, we have different self. We have spiritual self, we have physical self, we have emotional self. Our whole self is created by God. We are segregating. हम एक हाथ से काम नहीं कर रहे हैं, दूसरी आंख से काम नहीं कर रहे हैं. अब अगर टोटल सेल्फ अगर हम अपना शामिल करेंगे, तो हम we can manifest miracles. कैसे होगा? मैं आपके सामने एक और बात. In 1952, from Burma to Bangkok, they shifted one Buddha statue. And the Buddha statue was full of cement, ceramic, and clothes. They hide what the internal material was. While reaching it, because they want to hide from the Burma famine, there were people who might take the statue or they might misuse that one. The Buddhists thought that we should go to the Bangkok. In one night, when all monks were sleeping, the head chief monk didn't say what the statue has inside, what the statue is built upon, what the statue is structured, what is the hidden inside. He didn't share with his juniors. But in one night, something happened to the Buddha statue. It cracked. When it cracked down, the people noticed that the Buddha statue was of gold. The cost at that time, $163 trillion. They were transporting, they were taking the Buddha to the new country. The monk, the junior monk, was not aware of this hidden story. He said to everyone. Then the people take and break into pieces. The trainers conclude that we are like golden Buddha. The culture, the fears, and the wrong assumptions, the wrong judgment, wrong training, we start layering us, cement, plaster, dust, dirt. So when they created the Buddha statue, they created with the gold. When God created us, the God created with the gold. Do you agree?
Yes.
So now you have to agree that when God created, it means that He created in total with full potential. खुदा ने जब हमें बनाया, पूरी खूबियों के साथ बनाया, पूरे बांगपन के साथ बनाया. लेकिन हमने क्या किया? Like one minister, chief minister said, you are the education minister. But that man is, what he is doing? Roaming in the street, taking the rotten material and eating. There will be two opinions. यार ये कैसा education minister है जो नालियों में उठे हुए फल खाता है? ये भी नहीं, education minister तो खराब है, लेकिन दूसरे जो ministers हैं, they are performing their job well. I mean, God is mad or stupid, or this man is not aware of his power. He is a vicegerent of the God. तो एजुकेशन में हम तालीम के सफ़ीर हैं. तो हमारा काम ये है भूखे मर जाएं लेकिन नीचे का उठावा नहीं, भूखे मर जाएं वो काम ना करें जो आपको सूट नहीं करता है। तो अब सारे एक्सक्यूजेस को आप देखें, अब मुझे कोई काम करना है, सबसे पहले एक्सक्यूज क्यों आता है? आई डोंट हैव एनी एक्सपीरियंस, इट इज माय फैमिली ड्रामा, मैं कुछ करूंगा तो मेरे घर में स्टोरी शुरू हो जाएगी। I have to wait the political system change. I have to wait the new administration should come. I need, there is one prayer I want you to सुबह से शाम तक दुआ करना। First I will pray because मैं दुआ उर्दू में करता हूँ, अल्लाह मियाँ से मेरी उर्दू में बात होती रहती है क्योंकि मैं ख्वाब भी उर्दू में देखता हूँ। दुआ करना कि अल्लाह मुझे डिजर्व की प्रॉब्लम से निकाल, मैं ये डिजर्व करता हूँ, मैं ये तारीफ मुझे करे लोग, मुझे सराहे, मुझे अप्रिशिएट करे। दूसरी चीज़ ये डिपेंडेबिलिटी से मुझे आज़ाद कर दे। दूसरी दुआ मैं ये करता हूँ कि आई डोंट वांट टू बी अप्रूवल सीकर। सर मैं ये नेक काम करूँ, नहीं करता, मैं अपनी मर्जी से करता हूँ, इसका फ़ायदा हो या नुकसान, मैं अपनी किताब अपनी मर्जी से। तो आप अपनी मर्जी से पढ़िए, किसी के कहने पे मत पढ़िए। किसी के कहने पे हम सांस नहीं लेते, हम किसी कहने पे अच्छा ख्याल नहीं लाते, बल्कि किसी ने डराया तो भी हम डरते नहीं। तो ये दुआ करिए कि खुदा मुझे आज़ाद कर दिए, मेक मी फ्री, कि मैं अप्रूवल सीकर न रहूँ, आई डोंट लिव इन द डिजर्व। और शुड, मस्ट, ऑट मैं अपने लिए करूँ। He should talk to me. No, I should talk to him. He should talk to me politely. No, I should know him. I should try to understand him. I am a healer. I don't allow anybody to take the remote control and burn me alive. नईम साहब को गुस्से में ला दिया, नईम साहब को गाली दे दी। No, I don't allow. I would like to give a reference in the books of history where they wrote the the life and the biography of the Prophet Muhammad. You cannot find a sentence that Prophet uttered a bad word. Only few people wrote the expression. The Prophet was angry, Prophet was unable to speak at that moment, Prophet was, no bad word documented because they didn't allow any emotions to enroll. जो अपने जज्बात पे काबू पाते हैं वो बड़े मकासद वाले होते हैं। Are you understanding? Don't allow anything. This creates 1 billion excuses. उसने मुझे डांट दिया, so I did this. उसने मुझे डरा दिया. There is no way to get appreciation. My teacher never appreciate. Pray in your 5 times salat or 1,000 times a day. Don't expect any appreciation. आप रोशनी है, आपका काम जलना है। आप अल्लाह की आयत है, सूरज अल्लाह की आयत है। सूरज अप्रिशिएशन के लिए नहीं जलता है। उर्दू में एक अच्छा लफ्ज़ है, बेनियाज हो जाएगी। Don't expect. Just do your live in the moment. While you are busy in creating, Einstein, do you think that Einstein was appreciating, waiting for the approval and appreciating while creation, while doing his endeavor? Einstein, Edison, whatever, all Ibn Sina, lot of Muslim scientists also did a lot of work. No, they did because they know the real. कि वो जब चाहता है अपनी मर्जी से काम करता है, उसको असाइनमेंट में मत लगाइए. Don't assign anything to him to do, and don't complaining why you didn't do it 10 years before. The 3 entities. You listen to me. This is a very important point. Where the excuses are gushing forth like a drainage water. Excuses are boiling you. Excuses are damaging you like acid. There are 3 entities. One, you have your control. You can think. You can live in the moment. Then there is another person, another situation, another entity, government, traffic, police constable, your mother. Don't expect much. You can say, you can negotiate, but control yourself. You are the God of your entity. The third is a God, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the God Almighty. He can say, यार मुझे 30 साल पहले क्यों नहीं मिला, 15 साल पहले क्यों, ये सब खुदा है, वो जानता है. Okay, then you will be in capacity to live fully functional. Here I would like to conclude, and if you have any question and answers. And if anybody, I can do one experiment, but if you want, if anybody is bold enough, that if you have any stress, any challenge, and you feel that you are unable to solve, you are unable to cope up with the situation, I can try in 1 or 2 minutes to it takes 30 minutes. You can go from here with changed personality. I can manifest here if you want. We do in the workshop, 1 or 2 days के workshop में हम स्ट्रेस एंजाइटी उसको साफ करके भेजते हैं, जैसा कि आपकी हार्ड डिस्क पूरी क्लियर कर दी. To that one, I need a courageous person and bold enough and capacity to connect. If I say something to connect in the past, you should be in capacity to connect. And I encourage if anybody courageous here, then you can come here. We can do a bit of my workshop. ठीक है? उस पर आप सुनिए, जब किसी ने गाली दी है, तो मैं अक्सर उस मौजू पे शेयर करता हूँ. प्रेजेंटेशन में सब लिख के रखा था, गाली किसी ने दी है, तो उस पर सुनिएगा बहुत अच्छा आपको क्या रिस्पॉन्ड करना है, हाउ यू रेसिप्रोकेट, उसको जैसे जवाब देना है. ये मेरा फर्ज बनता है कि मैं उसके हाथ धुलवाऊं. ये मेरा फर्ज बनता है कि मैं उसके हाथ धुलवाऊं. सुना है उसने मेरी जात पर कीचड़ उछाला है, किसी ने गाली दी है. सर, आपका काम वो नहीं करना है. कीचड़ का मुकाबला खुशबू से नहीं है. खुदा ने आपकी जात को अगर खुशबू का एक कंटेनर बनाया है, अगर किसी ने दबाया है तो कीचड़ नहीं निकलेगा, तय नहीं निकलेगी. अगर निकलेगी तो आप खुदा से कह सकते हैं कि खुदा ने आपको कीचड़ बनाया, जहर नहीं. आप सिर्फ सोचते हैं कि गलत, इस वजह से अंदर कीचड़ आ जाता है. हम किसी को एक गिलास किसी को पिलाते हैं तो उसका 80-90% जहर और बदबू खुद पीते हैं, फिर गाली निकालते. गाली क्या है बदबू, बुराई. तो जब ये मुझे पता चला, व्हेन आई नो दिस वन, ट्रस्ट मी, मुझे गाली अब याद नहीं आती. हाँ, वन मोर सीक्रेट, you can control this, you can learn this in 1 day, 1 year, sometime 3 years. You allow yourself 3 years time.
ये जो मैंने टेक्निक बनाई है एक्सक्यूजेस को एक साथ खत्म करने की, उसमें आप 1 दिन में ठीक हो सकता है, 1 महीने में, मैक्सिमम 3 years. सपोज आप 70-80 साल तक अगर खुदा ने आपको उम्र दी है, you can change your complete personality, you can change your complete self. ठीक है? और emotions has no value if you know your life purpose. I would like to cite one more. Can you take few minutes? Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I would like to quote Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam one incident. One man was Zayd bin Sa'ana. He was a Jewish person, Jew. At the time, Jew people used to stay in Medina Munawwara, and he used to come to the masjid. He used to stay and sit all the day long to check the Prophet's authenticity. Is he right? How is a person? How is temperament? He used to check. He's a rich man. He was a gold trader. He was doing the business of mortgage. One day a man came, he said, Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, I've been to there and I talked something, but they need financial help. We have to support them. They need money. Prophet said, we have to arrange. But Zayd bin Sa'ana said, I can help them. I can borrow you. I can lend you. मुझसे पैसे ले लो आप, मैं वापस कर देना मुझसे. He was ready to finance. Prophet said, okay, how? The terms were agreed. उसने कहा कि मुझे आपके बागात बेच दो. उन्होंने कहा कि नहीं, बागात की फसल हार्वेस्टिंग दे देंगे. Done. The date decided, went to return 1 साल 1.5 साल के बाद. Prophet being to funeral, एक उनके friend की companion की death हो गई, सहाबी की. What I said, emotions has no prime value. The prime thing is your purpose. जिंदगी का मकसद. मैं एग्जाम लिखने जा रहा हूँ, किसी ने मुझे गाड़ी रोक दिया, तो मैं एग्जाम जाया नहीं करूँगा. कीचड़ उछल गया, किसी ने गाली दे दी, मैं कोई बड़ा काम कर रहा हूँ, पढ़ रहा हूँ, सामने वाली किसी फ्रेंड ने गाली दे दी, मैं पढ़ना नहीं छोड़ सकता, क्योंकि मेरे इमोशंस मेरे कंट्रोल में है. मैं अपनी बॉडी, थॉट, फिजिकल, साइकोसोमैटिक पूरी एक्टिविटीज का मैं मालिक हूँ। मैंने आपको इख्तियार नहीं दिया है कि मुझे जब चाहे जिंदा जला दे। नहीं, योर वीकेस्ट क्रिएचर, खुदा ने जो मुझे पार दिया है। तो प्रॉफिट मोहम्मद सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम बीइंग एट द funeral graveyard, कब्रिस्तान में खड़े हुए हैं। Everybody was sad, सब रो रहे हैं। Zayd bin Sana came and catched the prophet, खींचते हुए निकले। Sahaba took the sword and to protect the prophet. Prophet saw them. How? Listen, allow the gentleman to see what he is going to say, what is the intention. अगर मैं आपको गाली दूं, बहुत बड़ा वाक़या सुना रहा हूँ, I don't know whether you can understand or no. अगर मैं आपको गाली दूं, गुस्सा आएगा। मैं आपके पेरेंट्स को गाली दूं, गुस्सा आएगा। मैं आपकी जनरेशन को गाली दूं तो कितना गुस्सा आएगा? बहुत आएगा। Then Zayd bin Sana से उनके ग्रैंडफादर का नाम लिया, कहा कि अब्दुल मुतल्लब की जनरेशन, they don't keep their promises. You people are notorious and famous in our society that you don't keep your promises. Then Prophet used a word which we don't use that word in a very respectable and honored way. Word was need. When we understand the need in a very derogatory sense, no, need is a very sacred word in human history. Then Prophet said to Umar bin Khattab, as a companion who took the sword to protect the Prophet, he said, Umar, did you understand his need? Did you understand my need? Did you understand the need of the situation? Umar controlled himself. Then he said, is our promise date completed? He said, oh, what happened? I just want only one day is left. एक दिन रह गया, उसमें क्या होता है? तुमने एक साल में किसी आदमी को नहीं भेजा. You didn't send anybody to assure my money which I have given you 1 year back. Then Prophet said, okay, Umar, go with him and give him, he arranged the thing. Then he said, Umar, give him some more. Then we used to say sa'a in Arabic, the container. You 2-3 sa'a more, the dates. Because he was hurt because of your words, bad words. तुमने चिल्ला के डांट के, you yelled at him. Zayd bin Sana stood there, started crying. He said, sorry, I apologize. I read in my Torah that the new prophet is about to come. He was having, there is a word in Arabic, वो इल्म पे गुस्सा नहीं करेंगे, हिल्म पे गुस्सा करेंगे. The compassion will be encompassed on the reason. The compassion, उनका रहम, उनका अखलाक, उनकी information पे छाया हुआ रहेगा. This is the way we have to do. This is the true culture. Then we will have no enemy image in our society. Sometimes people are enemy, no enemy image. Sometimes our trends and behaviors and attitudes are enemy, no enemy image. If you are having any enemy image, you are not Muslim. You are not a human being. No. If enemy, then talk to them. You can use productive use of power if you are in capacity to use the productive use of power. The government should do this. Don't take the government task role in your hand, in your emotions. I conclude. If you know this, what I have said, I would like to conclude. The one thing that live in the present, try to keep trying, strive, stay in the present, expand the span of the present. जो लम्हा जो है ना उसको बढ़ा दो, लम्हा पास्ट में मत जियो, फ्यूचर के टेंशन्स पे ज्यादा मत रखो. दूसरी चीज ये है कि दूसरों पे इख्तियार मत दो, क्योंकि आप खुदा की बनाई हुई एक ऐसा बेहतरीन क्रिएचर हो जिसके अंदर खराबी नहीं हो. एक इशारा मैंने दिया है, enemy images, thoughts are enemy images. By the way, I have to ask one more question. What is thought? Can you just quick response? थॉट की बॉडी क्या होती है? जिसके टायर है, कार है, 4 टायर होते हैं, 2 व्हीलर है, 2 टायर होते हैं. मैं हूँ, मेरे 3 हाथ और 2 हाथ 2 पैर हैं. तो थॉट कैसा होता है? Anybody can try. Anybody? Thought. How thought manifest? Like thought creating excuses. Thought is bothering us. Thought is making us happy. What is thought? What is the body of the thought? How thought manifests in this first floor? छत पे कैसे उतरता है वो हवाई जहाज thought? If you don't imagine, if I'm imagining, is a thought or not? Your imagination is your thought. My imagination is what is thought? Let's try. Even if I don't imagine something, thought किसे कहते हैं? Thought का जिस्म कैसे बनता है? देखिए अगर जिस्म पता चले तो आप पकड़ सकते हैं ना? नहीं हट। मेरे घर में मत आओ। एक इंतहाई बदशक्ल आदमी है, आप उसको बेडरूम में ले गया है, बिस्तर के अंदर सो रहा है आ गया, उसको निकाल के कैसे भगाएंगे? बदशक्ल आदमी, अगली पर्सन, तो उसको पकड़ेंगे कहाँ से? थॉट की बॉडी कैसे होती है? रिस्पेक्टेड खुरम साहब अभी बुलाएंगे तो फिर कहीं चलेंगे। मैं बहुत शुक्रगुजार हूँ, मुझे डॉन स्कूल से बड़ी मोहब्बत रही है बहुत पहले से, जब हम आपके वालिद मोहतरम को जानते थे। और मैं वेरी थैंकफुल द लर्नड स्कॉलर्स आर सिटिंग हियर, वेरी थैंकफुल द टीचर्स एंड किड्स। अगेन इफ आई डिड एनी मिस्टेक आई अपोलोजाइज। एंड मेरी किसी बात को अच्छाइयों की तलाश के बजाय ये सोच के ले जाइए कि खुशबू आपके लिए, ख्याल आपके लिए, आज़म आपके लिए, ये आप ले जाएंगे तो आज आपकी जिंदगी में, अगर हम लेक्चर की तरह मेरी बात सुनेंगे तो फिर वही होगा कि आप जेल में जाएंगे, माजी की जेल, पास की फ्यूचर, आजाद होके जाइए। आज के बाद से अच्छा कोशिश, हाथ उठा के मुझे बताइए आज के बाद से कितने लोग हैं इसका अज़्म करेंगे कि प्रेजेंट में रहेंगे? हाथ उठाएं। मैं आप तमाम को लिख कर दे सकता हूं कि आप मिरेकल मैनिफेस्ट करें। मैं अपने ईमान को शामिल करके कह सकता हूं कि मैं यहाँ पे बहुत बड़ी शख्सियत के बनते हुए देख रहा हूं। बेहतरीन साथी, बेहतरीन माँ, बेहतरीन बिजनेस वुमन, बेहतरीन बिजनेस पर्सनैलिटी, एक ऐसी शख्सियत जिसको खुदा ने आपको बनाया है और आप नहीं जानते हैं। Stay in the present. No enemy image. 2 lessons. Thank you.
Let's go, right, girls? Yes. Now I'm going to call Mr. Shadil Rashid sir to come on the dais and give the opening speech. Give a round of applause for them.
Girls, do you know what is the purpose of such programs at Dawn High School? Anybody? From here? Yeah, good. Personality development and overall development of you. Like what we are seeing at Dawn, apart from your curricular activities, so many things are happening. Every day, very frequently, some experts from different fields are coming and explaining you, talking to you about different issues. And recently we had a health camp also, if you remember. And all these things are just to improve your personality development and your overall development. You understand what overall development is?
Yes.
You should not just be good at studies and academics, but in every aspect of life. Tomorrow when you leave this school, you should be able to handle all situations. You should be aware of so many things. Okay? So, and this atmosphere you will not find at any other school. So you should be thankful for Khurram Sahab and Dawn management for arranging these things. What you learned today from this lecture or talk by Mr. Nayeem Sahab? This event, I'm happy to see another new guest, Nayeem Sahab, in our school, and I'm happy to see new set of MCs also. You all should have your turn to come on stage and say something and remove your also associated. Still now I'm associated with All India Radio. Every Sunday I read regional news at All India Radio and Shikwa and Jawab Shikwa. I try to translate that in English in my own words. It's with me. Someday I'll share that with you and Naeem Sahab also, and I recorded that in my own words, the explanation of Shikwa and Jawab Shikwa. It is a very significant poem which changed the politics of that time, so many ramifications it had on our life. Some other day, this is not the day to talk about that. We'll talk about that. And while Naeem Sahab was giving lecture, he said he likes dawn and the word dawn. This is also a similar thing with me and like Nayeem Saab, in the way that when I was a young, maybe younger like you, I had a dream of launching my own newspaper, and I used, in my thought process, I gave that newspaper's name as Seher. Seher. The translation of Seher in English is dawn. So maybe I was not fortunate enough, and the circumstances did not permit me to launch my own newspaper called Seher. But the thought was, Seher means bringing a new dawn to the lives of the people and the society. Maybe I was not associated with, I could not launch that newspaper, but I'm associated with Dawn's magazine. Maybe this is the reality. This is the realization of my childhood dream that I should be associated with Dawn. Maybe now that I'm part of Dawn family, and I'm just now the magazine of our school was launched, so I'm happy that I'm part of that. And at last, in this form, my dream is fulfilled. So another thing, coming to Nayeem Saab's lecture, I want to say some things. I want you to have a dream in life and work on that and make that dream or vision your priority. Like we were talking about excuses and missions. I tell to my friends that no one is busy. It's all about priorities. No one is busy. Think about this statement. No one is busy. It's all about priorities. If you really want something, you will do. Most of the girls, like if you really want musically, at any cost, you will do that. So that is a wrong priority. So make some good priorities in life and work on that. So excuses just you are giving some excuses means that thing is not your priority. So make those things as your priority. Which have a dream, work on it, make it a priority. And my brother, who is not with me now, he used to say that when I was a child like you, he used to call me Firasat Ali. Although my name is not Firasat Ali, but fondly he used to call me Firasat Ali. 24 घंटे बहुत होते हैं. 24 घंटे बहुत होते हैं. You can do anything. You can do whatever you want, and these 24 hours are huge. Like, the thing is, you have to make right use of those 24 hours. So, now that I talked about my love for Iqbal and Nayeem Saab's similarity with me in this connection, I would like to conclude a share which has some relevance with excuses. I would like to conclude that, and if you want, I can explain that share also. आईने जवां मर्दा आईने जवां मर्दा हब कोई वो बेबाकी अल्लाह के शेरों को आती नहीं रुबाई. Means the brave soldiers of God will not allow excuses to come in between their fight or their truthfulness. They express their views without bothering about anything, and those God soldiers will not allow excuses to come in their way. Again, I will repeat the shit and leave this stage. Allah आईने जवां मर्दा हक कोई वो बेबाकी अल्लाह के शेरों को आती नहीं रुबाई. Thank you so much.
Good evening, everyone. How you spend your time, you will become like that. How you spend your time, you will become like that. After coming to the dance school, an idea triggered in my mind. That idea I implemented in 10th class. They do not know the value of the time. I understood first. Openly I am talking. Don't feel. But we are experimenting in the school. By November end, the complete 10th class mathematics portion will be completed. Only with their work they have done. I will give you a surprise. All the students think and do this work. The holidays are coming. You have to read complete textbook, mathematical textbook completely. It is possible. It is possible. From first page to last page. Complete every sentence. Please listen. They got 3 days holidays of Muharram and the 2 days they got the holidays. You know, some of the students, they completed the textbook in 9 hours, 8 to 9 hours. They completed 10th class textbook. And I asked them what opinions regarding the reading. Some students, they told different things. Then I am telling to all the students, including 10th class, in these holidays, read complete book. We want to be practical, not you are telling no, oh, that is an excuse. I can't read means it is an excuse. It is possible or not possible. As a teacher, we will give you a possible task, not possible task. We will never give. Possible task only we will give. Possible work only we will give. But you are not ready to work. What are the reasons behind that? You are not accepting the work. You are expecting something in these holidays. This work you are not accepting. That's why, because of the laziness or because of the postponement or so many things, you want to enjoy the holidays. Holidays is not the jolly days. Holidays are, you have to revive, recheck what are the completed portion. Everyone will have 24 hours. Why they are great? Why they are great? They are utilizing their 24 hours in a meaningful manner, including your parents, not you. What is happening? 8 hours if you sleep also, 6 hours, 2 hours for food, morning, afternoon and the evening, and 16 hours are there. The remaining 16 hours you make it 2 parts, 8 hours, 8 hours. In holidays you have to work 10 hours. The remaining 6 hours you want to pay, you enjoy. You are not doing that. That means a 24 liters water can is there. Every drop is a minute. When you are not working on that particular day, the total water you are putting in the drainage, the total time you are wasting. You are not utilizing the time. If you utilize the time, you will become great in the school. That is only motivated by me. They are utilizing the time by spending like this. They are giving so many seminars, so many training programs, but your mind is not taking it in a proper way. Why it is happened? I am not teaching like this in the classroom. This flow will not be there. Why? According to the student mind, I have to talk. According to the student behavior, I am talking. This flow will not be there. This type of English I can't speak there. Why? You are disturbing me a lot in the class. My mind flow will not be there. I can speak better than this English. See, speaking is not the criteria. My work is not the criteria. How much work you are doing, that is the criteria. How much work you are doing, that is most important. Always you are, क्या कर रहे हैं आप? सता रहे हैं टीचर को, परेशान कर रहे हैं बात करके, डिस्टर्बेंस से. The happy person will distribute the happiness to everyone. The sad person will distribute the sadness. The disturbance person will be distribute disturbance only in the classroom. Minimum common sense must be there in the classroom. That is not maintaining, not only in this school. Every school is like that. This school is better than other schools. Some discipline is there. The knowledgeful person will distribute his knowledge to everyone, like these knowledge persons. So your mind is not ready to take the knowledge. Your mind is not ready to become an educationalist. You have to become an educationalist, not an ordinary literate person. Literate person ABCD सब लोग पढ़ सकते हैं. Are you perfect in your mother tongue? Tell me. It is a shameful. First you have to love your mother tongue. It is in their blood. Every cell is having mother tongue. The mother tongue must be perfect. I shocked her. When the son is asking, in what language shall I want to talk? Mother spelling is what? Tell me. If you cut him, you are worried about other tongue. You are not worried about your mother tongue. I am sorry for that. मेरा आंख में पानी आ रहा. Yes, you are disturbing yourself. If you are not learning mother tongue means you are disturbing your neurons. Your neurons will never help you. I am doing last 6 months, I am doing in-depth research. In-depth research. There, I will tell you English. I am telling the secret of English. I am telling openly now. This is my 20 years hard work I am giving you in a nutshell. Only 500 words that are dominating English. Only 500 words. Not less than 500. Around 500 words only. In every sentence, these 500 words, 50% of the 500, out of 500 words, 50% will be occupied in one sentence. वैसा इंग्लिश को अपन उसका पीछे जा रहे, भाग रहे हैं उसके पीछे. Very few words. एक तराजू रखते ना, तराजू रखते ना, एक तराजू में एक तरफ बैलेंस, एक तरफ 500 वर्ड्स रखे, पूरा लाखों वर्ड्स एक तरफ रखे तो ये 500 वर्ड्स इक्वल कर सकता. That is the only nomad language. English is a nomad language. It is a green language. It will take from all the languages it's taking forward. Yesterday I saw 1400 words are added in dictionary. We will learn 1400 words again. Everywhere there is a limitation. Your girls are having powerful than boys. Why? Means woman and man, if you compare, the women will have retaining capacity, memory capacity. You will have more words in your mind. You can remember more words. You can utilize more words. Suppose they are utilizing only 5,000 words, you can utilize 8,000 words. More than that much capacity is having the girl. That's why you will talk more. You are so talkative. Agree. But that talking nature, you convert into an educationalist, not a literate. You will become a scientist. You will become a research person. Like that, so many ways you are having. You have to utilize purpose. What is the purpose of the life? That is the principal question. Why you are coming to the school? What is the purpose? Emotional quotient is also needed. What is the emotional quotient? Finally, 4 things I will tell and we will go down. What is the emotional quotient? Means, sir told about the scoldings, excuse, the forgiveness, how to forgive. You have to learn how to forgive others. How? There are scoldings will be there, 4 types of scoldings. One is for your betterment. Mother, father and teachers, they definitely will scold you. They are betterment, they are blessings, just like blessings. They are not scoldings. अपन फिक्स्ड माइंड में रहते, क्या बोलते हैं? कोई भी हमारा कुछ भी नहीं बोलना, कोई भी हमारा कुछ भी नहीं मारना, कोई भी कुछ भी नहीं करना. वैसा बोल के अपन फिक्स्ड माइंड में आते. डोंट बी फिक्स्ड माइंड, फ्लेक्सिबल माइंड. फ्लेक्सिबल माइंड है तो आपको मैथमेटिक्स आ जाएगा, सब लैंग्वेजेस आ जाएगा. Second one is misunderstanding. Parents are sitting at home. When you are entering into the home, are they ready to scold you? No. They are not ready to scold you. If they are scolding means, suppose misunderstand, they scold you. बाहर का किधर का other anger they are throwing on you. बाहर दूसरा का गुस्सा आपके ऊपर just like a statue stand like that. Why you are stopping me? I didn't do anything. Don't tell like that. If you stand like that, what will happen? Their BP level, their sugar level will become normal. They will live more life, more number of years. Like that, indirectly you can help your parents. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Very good lecture for our kids. Alhamdulillah, I'm very happy to see you all. Now I feel really you are following breakfast properly. You have such a good stamina at this time of the day. ये clearly बता रहा है कि you are taking and you have removed that dustbin. कौन सा dustbin? निकाल दिए वो स्टक में से? Yes. Now it has become very easy for you to be active whole day as all of them talking to you about it, to be present, to be active. That is clearly seen. एक और एक डस्टबिन हम बना लिए हैं. कहाँ है और एक डस्टबिन? Yes. डस्टबिन है ब्रेन. फिर आप भी बोल रहे हैं ब्रेन में डस्टबिन. क्या डाल रहे हैं उसके अंदर? नहीं, दिन भर व्हाट्सएप पे का बकवास, फेसबुक का बकवास, 24 घंटे वो टीवी पे का बेकार बकवास, पूरा कहाँ जा रहा? उसकी भी कुछ कैपेसिटी होंगी ना? डस्टबिन की भी कैपेसिटी होती ना? उसके बाद क्या होता है? So much in our brain, इतना ज्यादा हो गया है अभी. पहले तो भी बुक्स पढ़ते थे हम लोग, स्टोरी बुक्स पढ़ते थे, उसमें कुछ मोरल हुआ करता था, या कोई साइंस के मैगजीन्स पढ़ते थे, कुछ तो सीखते थे. आज क्या हो गया? व्हाट्सएप की चैट, व्हाट्सएप के फॉरवर्ड, पूरे फॉरवर्ड जितने फॉरवर्ड्स है पूरे वॉच हो रहे हैं. वो काम आते हैं? उसके बाद ब्रेन में पूरा वो भरा हुआ है. सुबह में स्कूल को आ रहे हैं आप, स्कूल आने के बाद जो टीचर पढ़ा रहे, ब्रेन बोल रहा सॉरी माय बीइंग इज फुल, इसमें और कुछ नहीं जा सकता. आप फोन में क्या करते हैं? मेमोरी फुल हो गई तो डिलीट करते हैं. इसको कैसा डिलीट करेंगे? मेरे को नहीं मालूम है. आप लोग टेक्निकली बहुत साउंड है. डिलीट करना, जितने मैसेजेस कैसा निकालना, डस्टबिन में से क्या बोलते हैं उसको, ट्रैश में डालते हैं ना, कंप्यूटर में से, फोन में से कैसा निकालते हैं? जी? यूजिंग इट फॉर बेकार चीज़ा फोन में डाउनलोड नहीं करेंगे. आपके लिए 10 GB का कार्ड है. आई डोंट नो आज कितना आ गया. आईफोन में तो बहुत ज्यादा है, मेरे पास नहीं है. So you have a brain.
1,40,000 sir.
1,40,000. वो बहुत बड़ा है. आपके पास कितनी मेमोरी है? अल्लाह ताला ने कितनी ज्यादा मेमोरी दी है आपको? ब्रेन किस चीज के लिए दिया है अल्लाह? कितने ज्यादा काम करता है ब्रेन आपका? सुबह से शाम तक हर सेकंड किसका काम ज्यादा है? स्टूडेंट्स को तो और ज्यादा यूज करना है. अगर उसको आप ऑप्टिमल सही तरीके से यूज करेंगे, इंशाल्लाह यहाँ जितना काम हो रहा है, I tell you, you are the most fortunate kid in the Hyderabad now. I'm visiting many schools. I have noticed many students getting this kind of opportunities which Dawn is giving you. तो इसके लिए हमको भी प्रिपेयर होना है, हमको भी तैयार होना है. The people from different fields or experts who are coming here, वो टाइम पे हम हमारे ब्रेन को डस्टबिन बना देके पूरा भर के रखेंगे तो फायदा होगा. या ये डस्टबिन को पूरा जंक फूड डाल के उसको भी बंद करके रखेंगे तो ब्रेन को एनर्जी नहीं मिलेगी, वो ऑटोमेटिक बंद होता है. Both the things you need to do. This is a great opportunity for you to learn, to understand. Okay? आज के लिए काफी है. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for listening.
والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. माशाल्लाह काफी. I'm not taking much time because already all you are occupied with all dignitaries' views and their guidance, and so I will not take much time. It's time now nearly 4 o'clock. You have to go to your homes and you have learned so many things now. So I am thankful to Allah Almighty God that He has given such a good occasion here in this town school, and to become a perfect human being, because the purpose of education is to become the humanity and human. So that achievement, that goal, what Don is and I want to keep to you is day by day increasing, and good speakers from different fields, they are coming and sharing their life experience with you. So always be ready and take good things from all of the speakers. And now this occasion with this, I'm very happy that the Dawn magazine day by day it's becoming good and good and good, and it's the effort of all the staff and the classes and the teachers and the students. I really congratulate all the students, teachers, management, forum sir, classes sir, and all the participants who have taken part to become this Dawn magazine, such a standard magazine. So I will not take much time. I thank Mr. Nayeem sir, who has given his precious time here to come, and he has given good knowledge to you to think about yourself, how to improve your personality, your education, your thoughts, your wills, your ideas, and how to control your depressions and so many things he has explained to you. So follow it and become a good citizens of India. Thank you.